We are an active user of Tradeteq, and we have closed various transactions with them, and I'm quite amazed about the capabilities the team has and what kind of added value they bring to the entire platform in the trade finance and lending space.
Tradeteq is here to structure assets that can be sold to investors, and if we can help Tradeteq with our APIs to underwrite the risk and monitor constantly the buyer and seller risk into these products, we make them more attractive to investors. So we've been working with them since more than a year now, connecting our APIs and our real-time insurance decisioning into their marketplace to remove the risk from the asset.
Tradeteq, I've worked with over a number of ventures, and the securitization as a service is really where we see a massive amount of benefit in terms of accessing additional liquidity through their relationships with the capital markets investors. So Tradeteq we see as an incredibly important partner for us in scaling and growing our distribution and origination in the SME market.
All of the things that Tradeteq is doing today at a very professional level, we were kind of scrapping through at a much more less organized and kind of less experienced level. And so when we met Tradeteq, it was kind of just like a dream because we could offload, half of this really hard work that we were doing in terms of governance and capital markets and documentation and all of that kind of stuff.
So we use Tradeteq for quite a lot of our either trade finance or other investments we make where we wish to have a simplified format that our investors want to buy, and it's going very, very well. So we expect to increase our usage quite substantially over the next year. It's ticking all the right boxes for us. Operationally, it's simple, and we like the team, which always helps as well.
There's a whole world of long tail or small and medium businesses that need capital that is not given to them. And bridging the gap is something that we see Tradeteq doing, not just from a technology point of view, but from an access point of view. This is just the beginning of what's going to happen, and we're probably 5 years ahead of the world, which is why we have resistance.
Out of our relationship with Tradeteq, we've gathered a lot of knowledge and worked very closely together on repackaging of loans, working with their securitization vehicle, working with their single loan repack vehicle in Luxembourg. So it's been a very fruitful relationship.
We have been working closely for the last 2.5 years. A lot of that has been going from being able to take some trade finance invoices and financing them through tokenization. Since that time, we've really been working to try to look at how we can create liquidity rails on-chain. And Tradeteq, as a traditional securitization business being off-chain, really understands capital markets and what their customers need.
I think it's going to grow deeper and use them more often, and they will be an integral part of our originate to distribute model.
We see new opportunities coming constantly because large buyer, large seller type of transactions are very attractive for large banks and easy to underwrite. But there's this huge opportunity with smaller assets, portfolios, sub-investment grades, where large banks are completely incapable of handling. And that's where, together with Tradeteq, we can really make that product very attractive for investors because it's going to be as solid and constantly monitored to remove the risk.
We think they're going to be kind of our vendor of choice. We'd like to put every transaction we have through Tradeteq if we can.